The Apple effect is real, and it's coming to Raleigh, North Carolina. But will it change Raleigh the way it changed Austin, Texas? I'm Alison Wojnarowski with the W Real Estate Group here in Raleigh. In our previous video, we took a look at how Apple is projected to impact Raleigh's job and housing markets. In this second video, we will take a look at the indirect impacts of the Apple effect in the Raleigh area. We will start off with the impacts to the infrastructure. As outlined in our previous video, Austin experienced an enormous and rather sudden spike in major tech companies relocating to the area, and major expansions are continuing to this day. But Austin's trends are different than what Raleigh has experienced thus far. When Austin experienced its initial boom between 2010 and 2015, many of the companies ended up in downtown Austin. This led to a record number of skyscrapers being constructed in the downtown area, increasing its downtown office space footprint to 63 million square feet. For comparison, the entire Triangle region alone has 77 million square feet. In the past 10 years, Austin has added 34, 38, 56, and 58-story towers, among many others. And not only did this include office space, but retail and residential space downtown as well, which has transformed Austin's downtown into a highly desirable location for young professionals. Raleigh, on the other hand, has seen jobs announced by companies like Apple, Google, Meta, and Microsoft, but many of them are in or around the Research Triangle Park. Raleigh's North Hills continues to expand. The future downtown South appears to be a destination of its own, and downtown Durham has its own attractive qualities. So I don't believe downtown Raleigh will see anywhere close to the transformation that Austin's downtown experienced due to the Apple effect. Now, Raleigh's downtown is growing, with many projects near completion and many more in the beginning phases. There's no doubt Raleigh will attract more companies to their downtown as it transforms into a more desirable spot for young professionals to live. But we won't see the rapid transformation of its skyline like Austin experienced because its office spaces are so spread out throughout the region. When looking at Austin's transformation, you will find both positive and negative impacts that occurred to Austin's quality of life. First off, as you would imagine, the addition of office buildings in downtown Austin came with an increase in both retail and restaurant spaces. Downtown Austin already had a lively downtown as the live music capital of the world, but this rapid development just amplified their reputation and created an excellent environment for its entertainment and nightlife scene. And it worked, as its downtown population essentially doubled between 2010 and 2020. And with Austin also being known for its park system, it continued to expand and improve upon its offerings. But the developments did not come without causing unintentional negative impacts on the community. To make room for all the developments, many areas had to be quickly rezoned, and ultimately quite a bit of affordable housing units were knocked down. The reduction in affordable housing, coupled with rising costs overall, has led to a growing homeless problem in Austin that the city is desperately trying to combat. Another unintended consequence is the traffic. Austin was already consistently one of the worst places to drive in the country, but with the rapid development occurring mainly in the heart of downtown, Austin is now regularly in the top 20 worst cities to drive in, and it continues to get worse. So with the Apple effect coming to Raleigh, how will our way of life be impacted? Since there are not any current plans for Apple, Google, Meta, and others to move into downtown Raleigh, there won't be a noticeable impact to the Raleigh skyline immediately. Indirectly, Raleigh will continue its mission to build more mixed-use buildings downtown and in North Hills that will help bring about more entertainment and food options. But we won't see a noticeable change in pace from what we've seen over the past 5 years. You will likely see more development occurring in the retail and restaurant offerings in and around the Research Triangle Park, like Cary, Morrisville, North Raleigh, and Southern Durham. While space is becoming scarce, you will likely see existing spaces reimagined and renovated. As new people come to the area, new ideas and startups will emerge, and we will see an infusion of new and fun small business entertainment and restaurant options. And while Raleigh and Wake County already have an amazing park system, they will no doubt look to preserve land as expansion continues on the west side. In regards to the homelessness and affordable housing, Raleigh doesn't have a large homeless population today. And given the limited impact Apple is expected to have in downtown Raleigh, we won't see any immediate reduction in affordable housing or a spike in the homeless population. And for traffic, Raleigh has the advantage over Austin in that it currently is one of the best places to drive in the country. While many Raleigh residents would say that ranking is completely false given how much traffic has increased over the past 10 to 15 years, driving in Raleigh is a breeze when compared to other US cities. But the Apple effect will no doubt bring an increase in traffic, especially for those commuting on I-40 and I-540 in and around RTP. But since Raleigh's traffic is already pretty mild, the short-term impact will not be severe, and Raleigh will have the opportunity to improve its roadways and transit options before more companies are added to the mix. Okay, the last impact we want to look at is the effect these changes have had on the city's traditions and social scene. Longtime Austin residents remember when Austin was known for its small town feel. While some of that still remains, the rapid development has inevitably turned Austin into the 10th largest city in the nation. Austin has seen many long-time local favorite stores and restaurants close in favor of new, more trendy options, as these spaces either get bought out or the owners are forced to sell due to rising costs. Demographics have also changed, as many of the companies who relocated to Austin were originally located in California. So the Californian way of life has been infused with Austin's historical culture. The city is now known to be majority liberal amongst a largely conservative state, which is a major change from Austin's historical positions. So will Raleigh experience the same thing? Raleigh has already begun to experience the shift, and I do believe it will continue with the infusion of Apple. Raleigh has historically been fairly balanced between conservative and liberal viewpoints, but as of late, the city itself has shifted to a slightly more liberal mindset with the heavy growth in population both from California and from many northern states like New York. So as more companies and startups relocate to Raleigh down the road to join Apple, this trend will continue. Now, while the city of Raleigh itself is left-leaning, the vast majority of Raleigh's suburbs are skewed to the conservative side. But we will see the transformation slowly occur in the areas closest to the Research Triangle Park. And as far as the small town feel, like Austin, Raleigh is known to have the small town feel with big city amenities. I believe Raleigh has and will make a concerted effort to maintain this feel as much as possible, and that is what Raleigh is rooted in. But it will inevitably continue to slowly feel more and more like a big city. So to sum up my thoughts, my research and data has convinced me that we will not see a significant impact from the Apple effect over the next 10 years. And in order for us to truly see an effect after that, we would need to see multiple large announcements of companies coming to the area that far exceed what has been announced thus far. I believe that Apple coming to the Raleigh area is a great thing, and it will continue to provide very positive benefits for the area's job market, as well as helping to maintain a strong and fairly recession-proof housing market. The fact of the matter is, Raleigh has been and will continue to grow with or without Apple, as it's been at or near the top of the best places to live in the US for years now. It will take a magnitude 3 to 4 times what has already been announced to truly reach the point of where Austin really began to take off. Will that happen in the near future? Quite possibly, but those impacts will be felt well down the road. And Raleigh city leaders already have their eye on planning for the future growth to hopefully minimize negative impacts. Please let us know your thoughts in the comments below and subscribe for more Raleigh content. If you need any real estate assistance in the greater Raleigh area, please don't hesitate to reach out, as our team would love to help you. I'm Alison Wojnarowski, and thank you for watching. We'll see you in the next video.